So, last night, if you looked up, you may well have been greeted with an array of colours, a stunning array of colours. We missed it.
We missed it. We were in bed, getting ready for the show, not together. Just a reminder. One of the strongest geomagnetic storms for years meant this stuff looked amazing. Northern Lights could be seen right across the UK, as our correspondent Helena Wilkinson now reports.
A tantalising glimpse of the spectacular light show that was about to unfold across the UK. At Crosby Beach in Liverpool, people gathered to witness the breathtaking sight, a burst of colour lighting up the clear overnight sky. The Northern Lights made a rare appearance across the UK. This was Manchester, the city bathed in a bright, colourful glow. Clear conditions meant parts of the country were treated to dramatic displays. This was the dazzling scene in Hornsey in Yorkshire. Liam James, who captured the moment, described it as the best display he'd ever seen. Even more southerly areas like Basingstoke in Hampshire were treated to the spectacle. The Northern Lights are caused by the Earth's atmosphere reacting to charged particles from the sun.
This is sort of a huge explosion that can be associated with the flare, but basically what happens is part of the sun actually lifts off the surface, right? So this plasma, the charged particles, the magnetic field that makes up the sun, part of it actually lifts off the sun and streams away into space.
If you missed last night's display, there might be a chance to capture it this evening. Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.
I'm so desperate to see it.
The best bit is, if you didn't see it last night, there's pretty good chance of being able to see it tonight as well, isn't there?
Simon's going to tell us more about it. And, you know, from our weather morning, our weather watchers are brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, because they always, even if you can think it's the dullest day, they will send a picture in and make it beautiful and make the weather even more interesting.
Yep.
But yesterday there was a feast, wasn't there, for you?
Honestly, I am still buzzing from last night. It was absolutely incredible. Just knowing that this was going to happen. And then looking this morning at our weather watchers, we had over 3,000 photographs sent in to us. There was a huge spike from about 9 o'clock to 1 a.m. Last night, which is nothing I've ever seen before with our weather watchers. And, you know, with pictures like this, you can absolutely see why.
People dream of this. I've dreamt of seeing this. And so tonight we can.
Yes. So, with a naked eye, it doesn't look like that. Let's just say that. But even last night, I went outside, a bit sleepy this morning, but I went outside and I could see the purple haze in the sky. So you can see the aurora, you can see faint visions of it, but you need to get your camera. And as soon as you put your camera there, because it picks up more light, it's more sensitive to the light, then it will start to look a bit more like this. But regardless, you know, I don't care if it didn't look like that with my naked eye, because just knowing it was there, it was magical.
Yeah, absolutely. OK, so
anyway,
set the scene for today.
Over 3,000 weather watcher photos. My apologies if I don't show yours, because it is very difficult to go through all of them and show all of them. But really, they have been absolutely fantastic, absolutely outstanding photographs from last night. And as I said, there is a chance tonight. So if you missed it last night, this is the aurora forecast for tonight. You can see once again these darker reds here where it's most likely, but even across southern areas of the UK, from about 10:30, 11 o'clock onward tonight, that's when you're most likely to see it. Of course, you need the very dark skies. But for the weekend, let's talk about the weather, because, you know what, again, pretty fine conditions for many of us today. Thunderstorms that are expected for Sunday. This area of high pressure has been with us over the last few days, giving us very settled conditions. It is just moving its way a little bit further eastward, so allowing a bit more unsettled weather to move in for the second half of the weekend. But there's a lot of cloud out in the North Sea at the moment. That has been moving its way onshore towards eastern areas, but it's going to mostly clear away back out into the North Sea as we go through the day. Now, this afternoon, there could be 1 or 2 thunderstorms developing across central and southern areas of Scotland, but they'll be very hit and miss. For most, it's going to be dry. Again, very warm in eastern areas of Scotland, 23, 24 degrees in Aberdeenshire, fine and sunny in Northern Ireland, and right across England and Wales. There may be some high-level cloud, making the sunshine turn a little bit hazy from time to time, but still very warm with that sunshine, high UV levels as well, and temperatures widely 21 to 25 degrees. Tonight, that area of cloud, which we call a HAR, will move its way back onshore. So towards eastern Scotland, northeast England, a bit of a misty, murky start to your Sunday morning. Overnight temperatures about 9 to 12 degrees. But again, perfect weather conditions for that aurora spotting with those clear skies. And then throughout Sunday, more showers moving their way into western Scotland, into Northern Ireland, Wales, southwest England. Again, the showers will be hit and miss, but where you do catch some of these showers, they really could be quite torrential with those thunderstorms. Further east, looking largely dry. Temperatures perhaps up to 27 Celsius in the southeast through tomorrow afternoon. Further north and west, perhaps temperatures not quite as high as today. So 15 degrees there, for example, in Aberdeen. But still, we've got some sunny spells and temperatures still getting up into the high teens, low 20s. It will still feel pretty warm. But then as we go into next week, things will break down even further because low pressure moves in from the Atlantic, that high pressure way out again into Europe. Low pressure means unsettled weather. So this is Monday where we'll see some showers, longer spells of rain moving its way into Northern Ireland, Wales, southwest England, showers for the northeast as well. Staying largely dry towards parts of Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, towards East Anglia as well. Temperatures here still 20, 21 degrees, still feeling fine in that sunshine, but obviously much fresher compared to the weekend. And throughout the week, you can see here it does stay unsettled. There'll be some showers, not a washout. There will be some sunny spells in between those showers. Temperatures about 16 to 19 degrees Celsius, perhaps a bit more typical for the time of year. And when you get the sunshine, that will still feel pretty warm. So not too bad, but just not as nice if you like the dry, sunny, warm weather that we've had over the last few days.
Do you know what Ben did during your forecast?
What did he do?
He said, you got to Monday and he went, just stop there now.
Just don't go any further.
Yeah.
We like a longer forecast, but quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
OK, all right, sorry.
You started strong.
Shall I put more Aurora pictures then?
Yeah.
And not do Monday onward?
Yeah.
You've got it.
Okay.
By 11 o'clock, we'll get it right. See you later.